how do you guys do keyword research? Um,
Oh,
so number one,
got a couple videos.
my number one thing for doing keyword research is Ahrefs, competitor analysis. I'll find a couple competitor sites, literally go scrape every damn article they've written on the subject, and then hey, you got a great starting point right there. Next up, I like using Ahrefs Keywords Explorer. Um, you know, so, other tools like SEMrush or whatever platform you're on are going to have some kind of keyword tool as well. Ahrefs, I just feel, I used to use a bunch of other stuff, and now I just find myself using more and more Ahrefs. I know we just talked about this in the last thing, how not everyone has Ahrefs, but it's kind of like the one tool or yeah, one of
Yeah,
like
we'll
the
always
three
use.
tools that I really use a lot and really love. Um, but yeah, so basically some kind of like keyword tool. A lot of stuff has it. I used to use keywords everywhere, and I haven't actually used it in quite a long time. Um, I used to,
I still use it quite a bit.
you do? I do
Hmm.
like doing SERP-based keyword research, which is what Keyword Everywhere is used for. Like where you're actually on Google and you're typing in keywords and looking at stuff that way. And we actually talked to Steve Toth about this as well. He likes he likes using Google a lot to just to find keywords, and I think it's one of the best ways actually. And you kind of what you do is you just kind of look for like patterns, right? So like everything has a pattern, like best whatever, or like best this for that, or you'll find like little clusters, and so you'll find one like how to do this, or all the questions like who, what, when, where, why, how, and you can just generate millions of keywords just on Google itself. You can also go to somewhere like what's that website, Answer the Public, to get some keyword ideas. You can also use a tool like SEO Minion, which used to be free, but is now kind of clumped together with keywords everywhere, and you can scrape. People also asked parts of Google on the Google SERPs, the little questions it puts in the SERP. You can scrape like hundreds of them at once and then throw them into a clustering tool like Keyword Cupid or something, or just do it manually if you want. Um, but yeah, keywords everywhere. If you're doing a bunch of SERP-based stuff, could be good, and it's also a very cheap entry point. So if you don't have money for a tool like Ahrefs or something, it could definitely be a good thing. Um, but yeah, competitor stuff, Ahrefs itself, scraping. People also asked, manual search on Google, just poking around. Yeah, those are the main things I do. Um, Anything to add on that, Nick? Anything you do?
Um, well, I would say, I think especially as we get more advanced, it's easy to talk about just sniping things off Ahrefs or going to like large competitors and just basically piggybacking off the keyword research they've already done based on what you want to attack, right? But I would say as a new SEO, you want to kind of blend in, and I can't remember what podcast we were talking about this in, but blend in the stuff that you've got long-term goal sets for with the stuff, especially as a newbie in SEO and having a newer site and working on getting traffic, getting momentum right up front. I think you want to do a bit of a mix, right? So yeah, look at what the main goal sets would be, what the main targets would be, but then also I would highly advise, especially as a newer SEO, I think Keywords Everywhere is a great tool to use in order to find easier to access keywords.
Especially now that
And
it's grouped with SEO
ultimately,
Minion as well.
yeah.
SEO Minion was like my favorite SEO plugin. It
Hmm.
just does some cool stuff.
Yeah, and then you can still do like, I mean, we've got two videos that we made way early on how to use keywords everywhere, and then also how to use Google operators like,
Google search operators.
yeah, I haven't used these in forever. All in title and all in URL. So those are two videos you can go look at, especially if you're a newer kind of person to SEO, or maybe you like haven't been working on a site for very long or want to get started, because it is very, it's going to influence you a whole lot, especially up front, to gain some momentum in the SERPs. And even if there's small traffic keywords, when you start accumulating a bunch of small traffic keywords, it makes getting the medium to larger keywords a bit easier. And especially when you're newer, it's going to give you that kind of confidence to say, oh, I can do this, right? So you'd be surprised if you find the right target keywords. Even with like a kind of newer site, you can rank overnight for some things that have some traffic value. And that can be really big, especially if you aren't very advanced in SEO. But yeah, otherwise I would agree. Sniping your competitors, especially the biggest ones, is that's a great
Couple
way
more
to
things you
go
can
about
do.
it.
If you find like a very big site that's covered a bunch of stuff, you could also use the search operator on Google, site colon, so like site colon, and then put the website name. So for example, you could go site colon Sir Links-a-Lot, and then after Sir Links-a-Lot, type guest post, and it'll show you every article that we've written that has something to do with guest posts. So that's like a way, if you like really wanted to focus like on a specific cluster and you don't have a big tool or whatever, you could just find competitors like that and like really snipe like specific keyword kind of clusters or whatever manually. You could do a bunch of stuff manually. You know, you could. I mean, yeah, you could just literally just dissect what other people are doing and find patterns, and also think of your own stuff as well. You know, if you think of a keyword and you can't see anyone really writing about it, but you think people are searching for it, then you should write it, because there's a chance that people are searching for it. Another thing, which I didn't mention, is there's a tool called Low Fruits. Ahrefs actually put in a feature recently, which I think kind of might destroy the company, but you know, Ahrefs basically does it as well. It finds like keywords that have at least one website in the top 10 with a very low authority, and you can set that authority level. But Low Fruits probably does it for cheaper, so you could check that out as well. Might be an option for you. All right. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the links below for more info on this topic, as well as other cool stuff like SEO case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thanks, and happy ranking.